Hello friends, today I'm going to teach you how to draw Darth Vader. It's a little bit more challenging, but just follow along and I think you're going to do a great job. Okay, so what we're going to need is we're going to need our white paper, and I'm going to use my black Sharpie. And I'm also going to actually use crayons to color it in when we get to that point. So the first thing we're going to do, since this is going to be more of a cartoon Darth Vader, the head's going to be a little bit bigger. So we're going to start with the head, and it's going to be that upside down U, rounded shape, right in the middle top of the paper. Just like that. And then the next thing we're going to do, if you know Darth Vader, that top of that head is part of his helmet. So we're going to start to draw the helmet, and we're going to draw a diagonal line coming off of each side of that rounded U. So one line and the second line. So that's going to be that part of his helmet that kind of flares out. And then we're going to find that middle section, which I was pointing to, of that helmet. And we're going to draw a line. That's the middle of the helmet. And we're going to stop it before we get to the outside of his helmet. And I'm going to draw a second one right next to it. And we're going to kind of put little tiny lines on each side of that helmet. And what we're really going to focus on next is making a rounded M shape. I closed that section with the two lines, and now we're going to draw an extended, very wide letter M. Okay? Gotta adjust mine. Don't worry if you make mistakes, and if it's not perfect, that is okay. So once we have that's that M, that part, that round shape is going to be where we're going to draw, the eyes and the face part of Darth Vader's mask. So we're going to draw our basically another U, but a right side up U. These are going to be the eyes. So do two of them. And we're going to draw a little circle in the center for the nose. And then we're going to make basically like a triangle right here. That's the part where Darth Vader talks. That's where it comes out of. So this is going to be like a triangle, but first put those little round circles at the edge of those two lines. And then go ahead and connect it. See, there's your triangle. Now we're going to add a little bit of detail. So we're going to do some lines inside that triangle. And then we're going to get ready to close that helmet. So we're going to draw a line from each corner of the triangle, and we're going to connect it right to the helmet. You guys are doing a great job. Remember, if I'm going too fast for you or you feel you missed a part, you can stop the video, you can pause it, you can go back and rewind. Just have fun. That's the most important part. Now we're going to draw those 2 lines coming down. We're going to start to work on his body. Now his body is going to be smaller than his head because we're making more of a cartoon-ish animated version of Darth Vader. So now we are going to draw the legs. So when you connect those 2 lines, it is almost like an upside down V, or you can think of a mountain, or maybe part of a triangle. So we're going to draw these little itty bitty circles. Those are going to be his feet. I draw a line to kind of make a square and a double line for his waist. And let's put some lines inside that. That's his belt. Now we're going to focus on this center part right here. We're going to draw a square right in the middle. This is kind of that box type machine that Darth Vader wears around his neck that's going to have a bunch of square buttons on it. So we're going to first draw another square in the top corner of the other square, and we're going to draw another one right below it. And then draw a line across and then add some more lines inside there. And let's draw another square inside as well. Okay, now we're going to focus on drawing his arms. Right, so we're going to start with the shoulder. We're going to do kind of a curved C. And on the other side, we're going to do a backwards C. So the same kind of shape. Now those are his shoulders. We're going to draw 2 lines coming off of each shoulder for the arm. And then we are going to draw a circle at the bottom for his hands. And close that. And we're going to draw lines down at the bottom of his legs for his boots. All right, so when you think about it, what are we forgetting? Oh, Darth Vader has a cape. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw 2 lines down from the hands. Okay, that's going to be his cape behind him. And then we are going to have the cape go down a little bit further, kind of tuck between the legs, and then back up over to the hands. And there you go. I mean, that's a pretty cool cape, right? But what are we forgetting? The most important thing, Star Wars, a lightsaber, right? Okay, so go ahead and draw that rectangle coming off of his hands, and then another small box below it. We are going to wait until we color, and that's when we are going to pick Darth Vader's lightsaber color, and we'll color it in. Does anybody know what it is? Ooh, it's red. Okay, so next part is color. I'm going to go a little bit faster for this. but I'll take it down slow because we have a lot more detail when we're coloring. I'm actually going to use crayons during this one. I couldn't exactly find the right colored pencils, so I decided let's switch it up today and let's use the crayons. I'm going to use a black one, a blue one, and that red color. So we're going to start with the eyes. Draw another circle inside the larger ones. And then I'm going to lightly shade. I'm looking to try to create a little bit of detail, and Darth Vader's helmet has some shine to the top of it. So we're going to draw kind of the lines up at the top, two of them in a lighter color, and we're going to leave that white inside to represent the shine and the detail. Okay, so let's take that crayon or colored pencil that you have, and we're gonna color really hard to make a very, very dark black color. I kind of drew a line underneath, so I want the rim of the helmet to stay white as well for right now. Okay, so leave that one section of the helmet at the top white, and then do the same at the helmet with the rim of the helmet at the bottom. Color nice and dark. Awesome job. Now I'm going to go over lightly, just color very lightly in those spots that we left white for a very, very light gray. Go ahead and color in the eyes. We're going to leave those little circles that we drew inside the bigger circles open. And I want you to press really hard with your crayon or your colored pencil to get that extra dark color. Now I drew a little line underneath the eye that, again, we're going to do that tricky kind of shine detail. Leave that white. We're going to do the same on the other side. Leave that nose also not colored in. Go ahead and color the cape. And we're going to color inside of that box, but remember to keep all those little squares that we put in there. Keep them open because we're going to color them. Now, here's some more detail. Darth Vader has kind of stripes in a sense, even though they're the same color as his costume. And we want to kind of create that texture. So I'm going to draw the lines on his shirt and his pants. And I kind of lightly shaded over it. So it's a very light black color. Then I'm going to make the boots very dark. Let's go ahead and color that. And the arms as well, or the hands rather. Then go ahead and lightly color in his shoulder and his arm. Great job, guys. This is not an easy thing to draw, and I'm so proud of you in trying to do this. Let's get that red crayon. We're going to make that top little button red, and then the one below it blue. Then let's get that most important color. We need that red because his lightsaber needs to be red. We're going to draw a line going up from the rectangle to make his lightsaber. And as always, we're going to spell what we wrote. So here is Darth Vader. It is D-A-R-T-H. Then we're going to write Vader, V-A-D-E-R. Great job, guys. I'm so proud of you. Most importantly, I hope you had fun. Don't forget to check out all the videos that Miss Patty, Mr. Vinny, Miss Kate, Miss Marie, and myself have put up for you guys to enjoy a little creative fun. See you next time.